What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm the Big Bro. This is the Little Sis. And today we are on How to Get Away with Murder, Season 4, Episode 12. Ask him about Stella, which is obviously old boy's daughter. What's his name?
Therapist.
You ain't no good. Yeah, I've been up since 6 something this morning, so my brain is not wired to remember names right now. But yeah, I had a pretty interesting theory on Laurel's mom, so check out the last video at the end if you want to hear that, because I'm not repeating it. But yeah, the dad said he didn't do it, long story short. So, and Laurel said, I ain't got the device, so somebody getting played or we both getting played.
All right.
So there's a middleman in all of this, so we need to figure out what's going on. And it seems to me that they're hinting that Wes is alive, but maybe that's just the hopeful part of me. But at the same time, why would Wes go along with all this and put Laurel through all this grief, especially knowing that she's carrying his child? I don't get it. It feels out of character for Wes. What he could have been doing talking to her mama, I have no idea. What he could have been doing talking to old boy, I don't know. So that was the in case of emergency contact. So I just don't know. I don't get it. So let's just keep going and figure it out. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. And I made a cocktail, took 2
Previously on How to Get Away with
I have a mocktail.
Were you staging your daughter's suicide?
I would crash out too, not gonna lie.
Don't let that man get you.
Call her.
Jack.
Do it.
You need help. It's okay.
Do it.
You're the only other person that's going to understand your pain.
Right. I love food.
fries?
Anything else?
Can I have that wrapping foil?
Coming up.
That's Sin from Arrow.
What?
Was about the bag? Maybe that was something his daughter ordered.
Oh.
Oh, they were selling them drugs. Fucking dirty shop. Please don't let them get to you. The fact that you are crying like this means you don't want to do this. Do not do this. Sir, go have a drink. I swear, if you have enough of them, it probably works just the same. Don't do it, please. We're too late. Oh, yeah, we did see her come at the end of the last one. It was like...
All I could get was Sanjay's social security number.
Oh.
That's perfect.
I said, that's a lot.
Take this.
Right.
Plug this in your car's data port. It'll ding me if anyone messes with the brakes.
And Laurel?
Yeah, Bonnie,
Let me
some
know when I
mud.
tell her.
Let's figure out what mom's deal is, then tell her.
Why didn't you call me back last night?
I was at my girlfriend's.
Jorge's lawyers made up that evidence, and if the DA's office goes anywhere near you, Jacqueline, or anyone else, I'll find out.
You have Bonnie working on this?
Trust her.
You two are just trying to destroy each
But we
other.
worked it all out.
He's gonna confess that he used...
What? Is it Stella?
No.
I can't fix anything if you lie to me.
I lied to you about where I was last night, not about Stella, never about Stella. I don't have a girlfriend.
She's gonna figure it out.
I was here. I was high. K-Peds and opioids. If you want to walk out of here right now, I'll understand, okay?
You helped her when she was down bad. She wouldn't leave you.
Why'd you do it?
It was a mistake.
You knew that before you
Hey,
took
look
it.
at me. Look how much I'm hating myself here.
You was hating yourself before you did it, so what's the difference?
I was sober for
Cried before
23
you
years
did it.
until last night, and I threw it all away for nothing.
Good job.
I need to be on my best
No, you
behavior.
need to go
That
to
addictive property
AA,
still in you.
whatever your thing is.
Right, everything is not lost. You lost a record, a streak.
That helps.
You don't have
Start
to
a
do
new
that.
one. It's not like you just lost your career, your house, everything.
I moved into New York thinking I was going to be in a band or a writer.
Not a band.
This girl in front of me, she's trying to return some potato chips, saying that she has this smile on her face that just, it just went right through me. She helped me. Things were good for a long time.
Fresh coffee?
Yeah.
Is if you want the help, I could look over his file, help you figure out the Annalise defense.
Oh, you haven't even charged the guy.
Then I'll help you figure out how to charge him. You're scared I'm gonna steal the case. Never mind.
Look, all right, I surrender if you actually figure out how to charge the guy.
I'll buy you that drink.
Or we all just
He
snickerdoodle
keep making food.
Right.
and chill.
Oh, I love the new you.
I've been on this
Right.
case longer than any of you. Nathaniel Leahy Sr. was just 26 years old when his life was hijacked by the justice system.
You stole what you needed.
You watch your kids be hungry. See if you don't steal some food stamps. I never stole nothing wasn't for my family.
The for-profit private prison
Come on.
system is
She gonna get him right. One thing about that at least.
To a bill from the prison,
A bill from the prison's crazy.
charging me thousands in court fees.
And they wouldn't
I
see
didn't
the
expect
dollar.
to pay. He come at me in the yard, talking about he wanted to see what the boxer had inside of him. He threw the first punch.
There wasn't no cameras?
And something
Not at that time. He was 26. He's
went off in the
like 70 something now.
pounding as hard as I could. I felt his skull crack under my fist. They say it took 5 COs to pull me off him.
Do you remember how long you had been in solitary before this happened?
Oh, month?
No. A year.
Yes, this was an act of extreme violence.
Yeah,
but it was
that's the same. His
violence
mind
that
is
stemmed
messed
from
up.
the 12
That's
criminal
recorded.
Born into a system that made him one.
So, what do you think?
It's too textbook.
Doesn't sound like me.
That's what I told him.
Thanks for your hard work, but I'm gonna wing it.
They're pulling the case from trial court in order to hear it themselves.
They're still in the case.
Your Honor, the Governor and Attorney General in favors to make sure I don't get a chance to argue the
Not
case.
true, Judge.
But we all know the 7 justices in Harrisburg rule over whatever decision I make. This decision is out of my hands, Miss Keating. Adjourned.
And we had a black judge. Y'all know I be wanting the black judges. Finally get one. And they pull some bullshit.
Wait. So I spilled my guts for nothing. No, everything you told Annalise she would put in the brief. You think I'm sore, right? What? I know how to take bad news.
True.
This isn't bad. They just changed the rules. This
That's what they always do.
What kind of trial got 7 judges, no jury?
Right.
You change your mind, that's all. No. Monster. Crush a man's skull. I'll show you the paperwork to know when I'm being played.
Oh, he don't believe him.
Yeah, she's afraid I'm a bad look for the case. There's people you can't trust, especially in here, but I'm not one of them. I got your back. God! I want back to my house.
He's hurt. Because he knows how to take bad news and
Good.
it stings any less.
The judge just emailed me and I get to meet my baby at the hospital tomorrow.
Oh, hallelujah.
You got into mommy's phone records.
Only took you a week.
Don't be mean. She called Jorge every day this week. They're working together.
An FBI
I'm
agent.
not here about the voicemail.
And what is it?
I hit you. That's why the baby came early.
Yes.
Kayla told me, so don't go trying to protect me. Don't get mad at her. I needed to know.
My mom's meeting me.
She don't like you.
Your dad has to be there too, right? You shouldn't have to worry about him. Make that my job, and you can just be with your kid.
And if you don't agree, I emailed you an alternative structure starting with the 6th Amendment.
Don't tell me you did that.
Quiet. They're both good.
But if you had to choose, which is better?
I helped on both versions, AK.
Good news or bad?
Good, I think. It just depends whether Denver will let him. What is it?
The drug she took.
Heroin.
Apex.
K-Pix, it's an opioid.
This is. Damn.
Stella was living with us again. He just dropped out of Amherst. But she must have known something was up with me.
You told me you'd been sober for 23 years.
Right.
I lied.
We know.
At least said everybody lies. Told us straight.
She'd taken just about every pill in that bag. Was she trying to kill herself? I don't know. I knew the only thing worse than losing Stella was if Jacqueline were to find out that it was my fault.
Oh, he'd staged this.
So you wrote the text.
Dog.
Her mother still thinks those were her last words.
Well, this is where the 15 minutes went. I mean, it was still a suicide, but yeah, his recklessness definitely played a part in it.
You have to convince Denver to close the investigation.
I can't go anywhere near Denver
And
right now.
convince the ADA.
She gonna sleep with him.
Qu'est-ce que je fais là, Louis? C'est lui qui m'emmène, ça m'évite.
You two talking about me?
You can go now. We'll call when we're done. Mom,
She don't like him.
I want Frank here. Where's Dad? He's not here. Why not?
I called him every day this week and begged him to tell the judge to let you meet your son on your own.
She called Jorge every day this week.
That or she knew she'd been hacked and she was covering herself.
When a prisoner is torn,
The baby Wes.
I
That's why I said he got melanin. No mistake in that baby. That's West Jr.
Christopher.
What?
Wes' his name Christoph. So I want to call him Christopher.
I like it.
It's perfect.
Miss Castillo, we have to wrap up.
Oh, just a little bit more time.
I'm sorry. Judge has set very strict time limits. Would you please?
But at least we know the baby's safe. She got to hold him.
Any notes?
They've been keeping me waiting for over an hour.
The justices wouldn't call you to Harrisburg if they weren't seriously consider the case.
Oh, they just want to laugh in my face.
I'm with you. There's not enough to charge him.
Good.
But I'd be an idiot to trust what you wrote. You know, I probably would have just let that case sit on my desk, but then you came in here smiling at me. But really, it made me realize that you're still working for Keating.
Denver prepped him.
And nothing you wrote explains why a girl with no history suddenly died from the very opioids that her father was addicted to. So I went to Denver, told him to charge Dr. Roa with death by delivery, maybe even murder too. Now get out of my office.
Fucker.
I apologize for the wait, Miss Keating.
Is the panel ready for me?
Right this way.
Things are not going exactly according to plan today.
A lot of deceptions.
She played a good game, though. She wanted to know. They wanted to read those files. And even if they charge them, they still have to prove all this.
The hell?
Shut up.
What is this?
Research recovered from Simon Drake's computer. There's evidence here. You think I'm a threat? You should. But if you want me dead, at my house on fire, this and every other conversation we've had since I've started working here will get leaked to the press.
You're bluffing.
You'd be taking a big risk to test that theory, so Jorge Castillo got what he wanted, custody of that child. So end the witch hunt or lose your election from jail.
She had that card for a reason, but now she just lost her position here, but that's okay.
Nick,
Sometimes you gotta know when to cut yourself loose. Come on.
it's over. We lost.
And we knew that was gonna happen.
I'm so sorry.
Stop. You tried. It's more than most people.
The Supreme Court ain't shit.
The DA's dropping the investigation.
Are you sure? Thank you.
Oh, no, thank Bonnie.
Thank you.
I mean, you only got in this mess because you tried to help us, so.
Thank you.
I don't really ship it. I like Annalise and Nate.
What is it?
You did.
You're high. You're a liar.
Hey, I'm broken.
We're all broken. Isaac, we're no good for each other.
Of course we're no good for each other!
I'm finna head out.
You really think I'd be in this position if it weren't for you?
What? You're blaming me?
I blame myself.
You get too
Blurred
aggressive.
lines here.
I lost my husband. I lost my baby. Everybody has told me no. God has told me no. That's your narcissism talking.
No.
I diagnosed that after our first session. I could show you the notes. And somehow it just sucked into your life. And here I am. I'm worse off now than when I was a heroin addict. But this time I'm worse. Because this time I've actually got something to lose here. And I don't care about any of it because of you.
I didn't ruin you. And if there's anything that you've taught me, is that I can't make anyone who they don't want to be. But this is the last time I'm going to help you. All right? We're going to keep it up.
What are you doing? Put down that phone.
Be careful. I don't want
Jacqueline,
him.
this is Emily's getting up.
I don't want him to attack you. Come on now.
All right. I'm with Isaac, and he's relapsed, and he needs you. Ask him about Stella. You need help.
So do you.
Not from you.
Come on, shit. Head on out. At least that, not from you.
I told you
Fuck
not
that.
to come back here. You lying again? Was never lying to you. So we lost the trial you said wasn't happening in the first place? What am I supposed to think?
I know y'all got his hopes up. That's the worst thing you can do.
We lost your case, but you're not losing me. No matter how hard you try to scare me away, I'm gonna keep coming back here, visiting you. So you don't hate me? We're good now.
You know, this is just a massive defeat. Lost the class action. Still ain't got Laurel's baby. Made me agree.
You lost, Michaela. Now we have to lick our wounds.
That's called giving up. You might do that, but I don't.
Come on. I'm down for anything, because we down bad.
What do you say? You still want to marry me, Ollie?
I forgot that happened. I Because I thought he was gonna die.
Yeah, this good character
You're the one
development.
that called it off.
Let's call back on.
That's what I'm talking about. Joy, baby.
I want you to move back in.
Really? You that scared?
Denver's pissed.
Just say yes.
Of course. Hey there.
What is this?
The way she be strolling down the street is so
Knows
funny.
all of it, but how'd you know Christoph?
It's over, Michaela.
Not if you appeal to the real Supreme Court.
There's no chance in hell the Supreme Court is gonna hear this.
To me, nobody does anything worthwhile alone. Get in your best way. You need to know people. People with power. People that have influence. I know who that is.
Your ex-boss?
Served under 2 presidents.
Her mama?
She's held your hand and steered you towards safety. She was arguably the most powerful person in this country, and still,
Not to throw back to the first
she's
episode.
agreed to come talk to us. And so without further ado, I give you our newest guest lecturer, Olivia Pope.
Oh, this is when that happens. Oh. Olivia Pope, she's a character in Scandal. It's the crossover.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I knew there was a crossover, but I didn't know it was now.
Yeah, she's the one who gets with the president.
Yeah. Oh. That's going to be
I
interesting.
want to watch that show.
Wait, what the fuck? Last day to watch on Netflix is September 30th.
What?
I gotta figure out how to fucking watch this show. Where's they moving it
Oh, we
to?
gotta double up. we gotta double up.
I mean, we're gonna find a way to watch it. It's gonna move to another streaming service, but that's beside the point. Man. I ain't gonna lie, they kind of just got me with Olivia Pope. Damn.
Few moments later.
Anyway, sidebar conversation aside. Olivia Pope, y'all. I know a little bit about her. So Scandal, I watched like the first.
Don't spoil me.
I didn't say anything spoilery. I just said I watched like the first 4 seasons.
Oh, just the first 4. You were like, Bonnie. Oh, I only got her security number. So stupid.
I mean, I think Scandal went on longer than How to Get Away with Murder, so it's probably like 7 seasons or something like that. I didn't want to finish it, but I did watch a good chunk of it. I watched half of it. Kind of like a lot of people said with How to Get Away with Murder, like they said they never finished the show. Like they said it was good, but they never finished. And that was kind of how Scandal was.
That's kind of how people are with How to Get Away. That's kind of how people are with Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, like it's good. I really have no real reason for stopping watching it. I just stopped one day, and so yeah, I know exactly where I left off at. But yeah, very interesting. So I guess we're gonna use Olivia Pope to try to get this class action on board. Should be interesting. Oliver and Connor are still gonna push forth their marriage. What's his face? Frank just confronted Laurel's mom. I'm still not over how she said that. That was funny. And Laurel got to see baby Wes, Christopher. It was a pretty straightforward episode. I mean, and then the saddest part was Roa just relapsing. But I mean, he did warn us early on, like that she was a trigger. But he's been lying to us. Like, he made it seem like he was this upstanding person, but he's relapsed before. And
right.
It wasn't
He never
23
even made it
years.
to 23 years.
No, he lied. So I feel even less bad. I mean, but the thing is, with people who are addicts,
I feel bad
it's
for
always
Jack
in you.
Ryan.
You can be sober, but that addictive property is in you. Like, you can't get rid of that. Like, it's sad because you're constantly fighting the addiction. Like, you can win constantly, but it's still a battle that you have to go through, and it sucks.
I feel bad for
obviously
Jack
don't do
Ryan
drugs.
because really, like, she was never an addict. Okay, she just met him, helped him, fell in love with him, had a baby with him, and then her baby became an addict. Well, not an addict, but her baby just grew up hearing him say that. Probably wanted to try it, but overdosed.
Well, it seemed like she had her own problems, though. I really do
She
genuinely.
dropped out of school, right?
Yeah, and she just came back home. I genuinely think she went through something and committed suicide. I do. I think it just happened to be his drugs being the avenue. She probably was smart enough to realize, just like Annalise saw him, was like he was probably getting high. I mean, he was. That's why he had him in the house.
Right.
She probably saw Jacqueline was either oblivious or not home enough, but the daughter saw, so she knew he had them somewhere. She went searching for them, and if she took all of them, then she deliberately committed suicide by overdose. I mean, nobody just does that. If she was that smart to figure all this out.
Unless she had mental issues and they couldn't comprehend.
But they said that her past. I mean, they did say she had a past medical history, but I don't know. They didn't really make it a point to dive deep into her story, so
yeah,
I don't know, y'all. But I mean, I like the character Roa. He genuinely was a good person. He has a problem. He's human. He's not perfect, but he did really try to help Annalise and Laurel and everything against his own, judgment. Initially, he said no, but he still wanted to be a good person and helped, and he did kind of get screwed over. But Annalise said she was gonna fix it, and she did. But bringing the whole thing up was a massive trigger for him, and now he relapsed. But like Annalise said, you can't put that on her. You did at the end of the day agree to help, even though she tried to convince you. She did say she was going to fix whatever needed fixing, and by all means necessary they did, and Bonnie even gave up her full cover. I mean, it took sacrifices for him too, just like he did for them. But now what you did, that decision you made, was on you. Annalise has been here and tried to support you like you supported her. I really do think he's helped heal Annalise. She was able to admit traumas that she probably hadn't admitted to anybody other than Sam. And she's able to work towards something good. And the fight's not over yet, at least with class action. I'm rooting for her. I really am. But Roa, I don't know, he just got worried. I didn't want him to put his hands on Annalise because he was getting real aggressive.
Right.
But he does need help. I mean, I know you got to be careful what you say, what you tell people, because going and letting them know that you're an addict and all that, they're not going to let you be a therapist right now. Like, he could lose his license and everything he built. So it's like one of those things you want to keep under wraps if you can, and try to get some help. So Annalise calling Jacqueline was a good move.
It was. And I was like, please don't call the police, girl,
because Jacqueline has a connection with him that Annalise doesn't, and she's helped him,
and she needs to know the truth.
Yeah, and she's helped him before. She knows that this was a hard day, the anniversary of Stella's passing. Does that mean to say anniversary? I don't know.
Death day.
Whatever.
The death day of Stella.
Yeah, anniversary is usually a celebratory thing.
Yeah.
That wasn't the correct word. I don't know. I've been drinking. But yeah. So.
You say that while watching this. Okay, I can't.
I don't need to stop drinking. Annalise got to stop drinking, and they got to stop doing what they do. I am responsible.
Go ahead.
Wrap
it up.
I'm trying to wrap it up. But yeah, Jacqueline needs to come and help him. And if he's salvageable, I'd be okay with him not reporting it. But if he can't get it under control, he needs to get into some sort of program with professionals that really can help him and truly prevent him from, not doing drugs. Because, I mean, look at Annalise. She damn near lost her license, but she was able to redeem some part of it, and look at her, she's taking on something big right now. So it's, you know what I mean, you can fall, but as long as you get back up and keep fighting, you can keep going. And then we got Nate's story with his dad, and his dad, he's like, I'm used to losing hope, but he was really hurt. He really thought he had a chance, and well, they're still fighting, so we'll see what happens from that. But Nate said, either way, I'm still gonna be here for you.
Yeah.
So I think he felt better about that. But yeah, now Bonnie's scared that Denver's about to retaliate, so she got her gun ready. And so, we get to the end of the season, things start getting crazy. So we're going to see what they do in these last few. But Olivia Pope here, so I don't remember much of her cast. I only remember Melanie and Fritz. What's his name? Fritz or Fitz? Fritz, something like that. Those are the only three I really remember. I don't really remember I know she had a team, Olivia, but I don't remember them. It was like a little white blonde lady. I think a man. But I don't know. But anyway, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. So I can get y'all for next.
And we'll see you guys with more How to Get Away with Murder.
Bye.